Hello, everyone. It's me, Andrew. Hopefully, you all have been having a great week. It's Friday. Busy, busy, busy here in lovely Ligonier, Pennsylvania. We've had a full week of live events, some tutorials, some sales, lots of goodies. Hopefully, you all were able to enjoy some of those. Yeah, so if you're watching, say hello and maybe tell us where you're tuning in from. It's always lovely to hear. Looks like the camera is blurry. I don't know if that made that better. Or maybe it's because of the light in the background. That's a little bit better. All right. So hopefully you all are doing well. It's Friday. We were planning on going to an opening tonight. One of the folks that works at Touchstone is a painter and a printmaker, and they're having a show in Greensburg. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make it over there because William is not out of work just yet at his other job. So unfortunately, I think we're going to miss it. But hopefully, we'll be able to pop in sometime while the show is up and see everything because it's always nice to support your fellow friends and artists and makers. I see a couple folks are tuning in. Susan's watching. Hi, Susan. Julie's watching in Washington State. Harry's watching. Marianne's watching. It is warm today, and it could also be that I've been running around frantically getting ready and trying to get everything kind of situated. Yeah, so on Monday, if you didn't see, William debuted the latest design challenge mixes. So there are two mixes for August and September in case you want to plan ahead a little bit. We debuted a garnet mix and a labradorite mix. So hopefully you all love those because I know I do. And then on Tuesday, I did a tutorial. I can't remember what I did a tutorial. Is it all just like goes away? Anyways, if y'all want to see the replays of those, just scroll back. We've done a lot of really cool things. I know yesterday we did tubular herringbone stitch, and I'm going to show that to you when I flip the camera around. William also has been working super hard on the dye sublimation goodies, and he has put together a collection of mugs and totes. So yeah, hopefully you all like those because it's a new thing for us. I think it's pretty cool. Sandra's watching. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, so we've been working. And then on one of the days we did some glass slots, some handmade lampwork glass slots, and we did. Oh boy, it all just all blends together. Suzanne is watching, or Suzanne is watching rather. So it's been busy here. August 11th, if you're in town, there is the Ligonier Stroll where they have vintage and classic cars kind of lined up, and they have a sock hop, and it's a pretty festive time, and it seems kind of apt. It's almost like an episode of Happy Days or something. Yeah, so if you're in town for that, come and stop by. And then don't forget, September 9th is Meet the Merchant Night. There's more details in the event that's listed on Facebook. We also did book club. I'm going to remind folks that the book club book for this month for August is Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer. And yeah, so busy. All right, I'm not going to talk as much as I usually do in the beginning. Usually I'm like, oh, and this is what we did, and this is what that, and that, and that, and that. I'm going to kind of curb it just in case William gets here in time, and then we can rush up. I may have to change my shirt because I've been running around and I feel very, very damp or glistening. But it is kind of warm here. It's kind of muggy too. But I've been working on some paintings. Last month, I'll flip the camera around and I'll talk a little bit more about that. All right, let's get down to it. I see a couple more people have tuned in. Cheryl's watching. Hey, Cheryl. Susan's watching. Hey, Susan. Suzanne says only 110 today. No way. I don't even know what the temperature is here, but I'm already feeling warm. Susan says, speaking of glistening, Sandra says, I'm making my announcement for my giveaway this weekend. So excited. Yeah, that's exciting news. Michelle's watching. Hi, Michelle. Susan says, very humid here, possible severe thunderstorm. It keeps threatening to storm here, but it doesn't, it hasn't broken yet. So it kind of feels like it's anyways. So if you haven't had a chance, do like Michelle does and like and share our posts. It helps boost the signal and get the word out there about what we have going on here at Allegory Gallery. We appreciate all of your support out there. It's super important for all small businesses nowadays to call upon their loyal support network to help keep them afloat. Donna's watching. Hi, Donna. Marion says 110 is melting weather, not just glistening. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. We went down to Memphis for the opening of the art show that I'm in at the Metal Museum, and it was not 110, but it was very humid and very warm, and I thought I was going to puke in the grass in front of everybody while I was talking. So that was, yeah. Anyway, so let's flip this around so that we can get going. All right. Whoops. One moment, please. One day we'll have a nice setup where y'all don't have to see all this. All right. I tried to tidy up a little bit, but it didn't work. All right. So yesterday I showed how to do tubular herringbone stitch. This is what it looks like when it's finished. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run. If you look at this has a little channel that goes through the middle. So I'm just going to take some heavy flexible beading wire and run that through there and then put a clasp on either end. I'll probably put a bead, like a stop bead or something, on either end so that has a nice finish. William said the AC in the bedroom may still be set to fresh air instead of cold. It was cold enough last night that I changed it. Yeah, so it is. I had to run and change that because it's getting very warm on the second floor. So yesterday we did the tubular peyote, the tubular herringbone stitch. And so this is what it looks like when it's all finished up. It actually went by pretty quick. The thing that took the longest is that I had to add a lot of thread. I probably added maybe three wingspans of thread. And so, yeah. So after that, I started a smaller version using size 11s. And I alternated. And so far, I'm still on one wingspan. So if you use the smaller beads, the thread goes a lot longer than if you use these bigger beads. So, I mean, that's pretty common sense, but yeah. So this is a cool effect that you can do. I was gonna do another one where there's like a spiral built in, but I didn't have enough time. When you're using these larger beads, it wants to spiral anyways, which I think is kind of nice. It gives it kind of a multi-strand look, which I think is really fun. So yeah, so we did that yesterday. If you did not get a chance to see that after this video, definitely check it out because I think it's a useful stitch. It's a good one, I think. Yeah, so check that out if you did not see that yet. And I think depending on the colors that you use, you can do a lot with it. And I wanted to teach that because I was thinking about doing some seed beading kits. I know normally we don't really have a finished project kind of kit. Usually we have inspiration kits, which is you don't really you don't have like instructions or anything, but I've been thinking about doing some that include instructions and the beads, and you have a finished goal in mind. I've been thinking about that for a while now. So I might, who knows, maybe we'll do that. But if we do decide to do that, I wanted a chance to, I have an idea for the first project and I kind of wanted to primer people with the how-to on the herringbone, just in case they don't know how to do it already. I'll include instructions, but sometimes it's just easier if you see a video. I know that sometimes when I look at patterns, like knitting patterns or crochet patterns, my brain just goes to mush. And yeah, so I don't really um, read patterns very well. Kind of like how I don't really read recipes very well. But anyways, so here they are, some samples that I'm worked up. And keep an eye out for those kits. They probably won't be for a while because I need to start to gather everything and make sure everything's in stock and make some components for it. But I'm kind of excited. So hopefully you all will be too when I eventually one day, someday get around to it. All right, let's get down to it. Um, so one of the things that I've been doing lately in the house and the cottage is I've been cleaning. It's kind of like my extended stay spring cleaning. But we've been with the kittens and stuff, it's kind of made our house get kind of an upheaval. Um, and so not only have we had to like move furniture around and do different things and clear out different rooms, but Gilbert and Barnaby, they've been kind of territorial. So we've had to like throw out a bunch of stuff because they've been marking stuff, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is when you have two adult male cats and then three little kittens. So we had to throw out a bunch of stuff. So we're clearing out a bunch of things in our house and moving things around. And I'm cleaning at the studio, so I'm a little bit more organized. So that's where this idea of having a multi day vintage Czech glass sale came about because I just kept finding it everywhere. It's just here, piled there, piled everywhere. And I was like, well, what if I share this with all of you? I was using a lot of it for our kits, but since we've kind of phased out a lot of the kits, we haven't really used a lot of it. So it's hanging out, and I thought, what better way to kind of celebrate summer than to share these with all of you out there. So I've got some lots, and if you claim all throughout this weekend on these lots, on the Czech glass lots, you'll save 10% off your order. And we're also going to be trying to combine orders and make it so that you get the best rate possible. and keep it as inexpensive as possible. Now, some of these lots I have multiples of, some of them I do not. And I was going to stop and inventory everything, but I was rushing around so much today that I didn't get a chance to do that. So there's at least one of each lot. Some of them may have more. So, like with all of our claiming events, first come, first serve. And if you want one of these lots or want more than one lot, please say that in your message. If you want, I'm going to show some different lots. And if you want something, multiples of that, you can always request it. If we have it available, we will happily supply it for you. And like I said earlier, if you claim during this weekend, you'll save 10% off. And you'll have until Monday. Monday's live. So just keep that in mind when you're claiming so that you don't wait until the last second and then miss out on the additional sale. The other thing about this is that I wanted to, I think it's fun. It's colorful. I love Czech glass. If you didn't get a chance to see it, we did a really cool interview with Linka from Raven's Journey, and she talked about the process of how some of these beads are made and goes into great detail on all of the processes behind it. And I think that's a really wonderful thing because sometimes when people pick up some glass beads, they just imagine these machines shooting it out and it's like made, there's like an endless supply. But the way that she was describing it is very much still a cottage industry that's very family based and is there's a lot of handwork that goes into the creation of Czech glass beads. And I think you can tell that in the quality. They're very consistent, but they also, there's something really special about these beads. And I've been collecting Czech glass beads for a very long time, and we've bought out different collections over the years. So some of these are from the 80s, some of these are from before. There's all different time periods. Some are early 2000s, some are from the 90s. So there's a good kind of sampling. And I also have some antique Czech glass beads kind of mixed in there also. But I wanted to focus on some of the vintage Czech glass. So if you're interested in any of these, take down the lot number, send us an email to info@allegorygallery.com. Let me see if I can put the banner up on how to do that. There we go. There's a little ticker with all the details. So if you're interested in purchasing from this video, take down each lot number and send it to us in an email. That's at info@allegorygallery.com. If you want multiples of a lot, please indicate how many you would like ideally. I can't guarantee that because they're vintage and supply is limited. So I have what I have and I'm going to sell off what I've got. From these lots. All right. Now, if you're a new viewer, if you haven't claimed before, be sure to include your physical mailing address that you have as your preferred shipping address. It's super, super duper important. If you're in Pennsylvania, we are required by law to collect sales tax. And remit that. And also, it helps us to calculate shipping. And if you haven't claimed in a long time, be sure to give us an updated shipping address. I know we've had recently somebody they recently moved, but they didn't tell us. And then the package went to the old place. And then the new people who moved in didn't want to send the package back. And it was really frustrating. So if you've moved and there's a change of address, let us know. And we'll be sure to update our records. And that way, you get your stuff and it doesn't get lost in transit or whatever. Just make sure to give us an updated and current preferred shipping address. And I say that because sometimes people's billing addresses and shipping addresses are different. And just keep that in mind. All right. So let's do this. Let's get down to it. Now I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to, Susan says, I'm wearing the Czech glass earrings made with Buddha beads I got from Allegory Gallery. Susan says, what's the difference between vintage and antique? Everybody has a different opinion. Some of the beads that are over 20 years old are considered vintage. But then if you go to a dealer who's been in the business since the 60s, they're going to say that beads from the 50s are vintage. And then I think anything that is over 100 years old is antique. But yeah, so it just depends. It's a shifting definition. Nothing is hard and fast. I will always try to answer questions about when things come from. If I know, if I don't know, then I don't know. But yeah, we'll definitely try to give you the most information that we have available if you request it. But all of these are older than they're older than 20 years. So just keep that in mind. All right. Okay. So up first is, I've got kind of a mess here. I'm trying to get everything organized. All right. This is lot CG1. Let me see if I can. And that's this one. And I should probably get the calipers because I have a feeling somebody's going to ask about sizes. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So this is lot CG1. These are some lovely rounds. They're in a creamy white. And these are approximately 10 millimeter diameter. And this is lot CG1. And it's $6 for this lot. Now, if you are interested, send us an email with the lot number, and we will take them first come, first serve basis and send an invoice and get you set up like that. And if you claim before Monday's live, I had to run up and down the stairs, y'all. I probably should work out or something because I feel winded a little bit. But anyway, so if you claim before Monday's live, you'll save 10% in addition to this, the prices that are listed. All right. Okay. So that's lot CG1, $6 for the 10 millimeter white vintage Czech glass beads. All right. Up next is, these got all out of order. They started slipping off the table. All right. So if you like Barbie, you may like these. This is lot CG2, and it's $5 for this pink and clear. And these ones are approximately 6 millimeter. And they are frosted and have a beautiful matte finish to them. And I think they're lovely. So if you're interested, you can always send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com and we'll get you sorted out. All right, I'm going to take a moment to kind of organize myself because I feel like I am getting discombobulated or something. All right, so up next is lot CG3, and it's some more vintage Czech glass in this lovely pink color. It's kind of a salmony pink. It's got that kind of vintage rose. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And these ones are a little bit larger, and they're faceted. And these ones are approximately 10 millimeter by 10 millimeters. All right, so this is lot CG3 and it's $7 for these ones. All right. I'm gonna try to give you all some time to claim if you're interested. Because normally I kind of just go, I don't know. Normally I go fairly quick, but I'm gonna not try to rush it too much because I know some of y'all are sending emails and it may be a little bit crazy making if we go too quickly. All right, so this is lot CG4. These are also that same color, that kind of pink color. It's more of that salmony pink color than like pink, like a fuchsia pink. And these ones are $4 a strand for this faceted Czech glass. And these ones are approximately 6 millimeter. All right. And don't forget, you'll save an additional 10% if you claim before Monday's live. All right. So up next, I've got these. I used these recently in a design with some coral beads, and it was really pretty, I thought. I made kind of a wintry kind of bracelet I did with spiral stitch. And that I thought it turned out really nice. So this is lot CG5, and it's $5 for a strand of vintage Czech glass leaf beads. So this is a shorty strand. Actually, it's a full strand that comes like this, but it's not a great big long strand. And these ones, they measure approximately 12 millimeter long by 8 millimeter wide. And those also have that kind of blue, the color with a clear. And there's a name for that. And it starts with G, but I can't remember. And there's like a V and an R. All right, so that's lot CG5. I think this is a beautiful sky blue, lovely Czech glass. Those are pressed. They have molds and they press the glass. All right, so this is lot CG6 and is $8. And it's for these. This is a pretty big strand. And this is a beautiful ambery color, that topaz. These are faceted rounds of vintage Czech glass beads. It's lot CG6 and is $8. Normally with these bigger beads, they have gone up in price. A lot of the bigger beads are just more expensive because they require more materials and there's a greater chance of them breaking and all that fun stuff. William's here. Here, you can take over. I think people get tired of me.
Huh?
They're tired of me. They've seen me all week. They're like, where's William, my best friend? All right, I'm going to feed the kittens. He's going to go and take over. And they all fell on the floor, so you have to sort them out.
Oh, boy.
Enjoy.
Oh, boy. Hello, everyone. Andrew's a little discombobulated today.
Yeah, I've been running like crazy.
So how are you all doing? How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I just got in from my other job. I switched days. I had to do something on Tuesday. So I didn't go to my other job on Tuesday. I went today instead. What a mixed up week it has been. And then I got to go back to my other job on Tuesday. It's crazy. It's crazy. I was doing a lot of installation of new computers today. And with new technology comes issues where old things used to work and new things don't work anymore. So that's what I've been dealing with today. That's what I've been dealing with. Let's see here. Hello, Susan. Hello, Michelle. Susan says, no, we don't get tired of Andrew, but it's nice to have William too. See, they like you, Andrew. They like you. They really like you. Hello, Harry. All right, so we're doing vintage / antique Czech glass today. Lot CG7, these are $5. And these are these gorgeous blue. Oh, they're blue centered. So they have a blue core and they have a clear glass outside. And these are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are actually, what's the 6-sided thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's a 6-sided thing? Hexagon is 5, right? Or is that 6?
Pent is 5, right?
Okay, so hexagon. Hexagon is 6. So here they are. Hexadecimal. Is that a 6? These are 7 millimeter approximately by 7. Wow, 7 by 7. They don't look like
all different.
Yeah, they're a little bit different. That's just one of them. So it is hexagon. Okay. Hexagon. So these are CG7 is the lot number. You can send that to us in an email. If you address your email to info@allegorygallery.com, make sure it's allegorygallery.com. We even had our friend Jen who was sending it to info@allegory.com. We are not allegory.com as much as we wish we could be. That's taken.
I bet they're like, what the hell is this?
And I actually looked it up. I think it's just parked for sale. They're like, do you want it? Do you want to buy it?
Yeah, but they always charge too much.
Yeah. So info@allegorygallery.com. In the subject of your email, put the lot number you want. And if you want 2 of them, put ×2, and we'll see if we have them. That's the best way, because you have to put a subject in an email or your email program is going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you want to put a subject here? That's usually what happens. Whereas
also, don't reply to old emails.
Yes, don't send one and then reply to it and then send another one to us, because that puts it in a weird, just start a new email every time.
So
Copy.
What happens is it collates.
Yeah, it ends up putting them, it organizes them for me, one right under another, and then they don't come in time-stamped order. So
then you have to go individually and look for the timestamps. And it takes way more long.
Well, actually what happens is I don't see them until I get to your, whatever your very last email is. And I've already done all the lots for everybody else. And then I'm like, oh, wait, Now I got to go back and I have to redo the whole spreadsheet of people that thought they got things and they really didn't. It's crazy. So just please start a new email every time. If you put info@allegorygallery.com in the to and hit copy, and then you can just paste it every time, and it makes it much faster.
Or sometimes you can add us to your address book, and then it just pops up real quick.
Yeah, depending on what you're using. All right, what's going on here? Donna says, working getting some Halloween pieces ready for a nighttime show in September. My local metaphysical shop is putting this on. That's awesome. So these are CG8, $5. And remember, you are getting 10% off if you send us those emails before 5 o'clock-ish on Monday. Let's see here. I know Suzanne says, William, my mugs are fantastic. I'm glad you got them. Yeah, we're pumping those out fast, y'all. I'm getting them made, getting them sent out. These are approximately 7 millimeters also in the width and 7 in the length. Look at that. It's making a nice little heart for y'all.
7-ish.
7-ish, right? Cheryl says, hi, William. Good luck with Andrew. He's a handful today. Andrew's a handful today.
Who said this?
Your friend Cheryl.
What did I say that I'm a handful?
I think he's just sweating.
I was pleasant.
He's like, I thought I was pleasant. Teresa says, my order arrived today. Fabulous. Thank you so much. Harry spent an hour cutting gems today. Green opal, red jasper, and amethyst for the tumbler. Nice. Nice.
Look at Gilbert.
Oh, Gilbert's in the box today. Are we still going to try and go?
I don't think
okay.
So.
Because I was like, how much do I have to hurry?
No, because if we drive as fast as we can drive, we'll still get there after it's closed. So.
Too late. We'll have to go see it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these are like Czech glass pony beads.
Sometimes people call them roller beads because people get negative association with pony beads.
Those plastic, yeah, I think they're cute. So
they got nice big holes.
They have nice big holes. CG9, that's what I'm on, right? Yeah, CG9, $4. $4 and extra 10% off if you claim by Monday at around 5-ish. These are approximately 9 millimeter.
Now these ones are probably
9 millimeter. All right. Michelle says, still working on my bowl. Love how it's looking.
Okay.
That seed bead bowl. I love these. I think this is a really pretty color you don't see very often.
Yeah.
Like it's like that minty green almost. But it's just really, really pretty. You don't see that color very often in the world, in beads especially.
I think that would be so cute with some leather or some kind of cording of your choice, and then just tying some knots and being easy peasy with it.
All right. Nancy says, kitten update. How are they? As rambunctious as always. They are wild sometimes. They got to play around a little bit more last night. I took them out and played with them a lot last night and even let them run around the upstairs a little bit. They were running their little butts off. They were panting so hard we had to take them in the cool room and close the door. Lot CG10, $4 are these roller / pony beads in Czech glass, but you get this beautiful color combination of the green and the yellow. Aren't those nice? You don't have. Do you still not have the close-up camera, or do you not use it? Let me see here, because settings, camera. Which one are you on? You're just on the back camera. We need the back ultra wide. I know it doesn't. It shows more, which makes it makes our desk look messy. But I think you can see a better there. Look at these close up. Look at those close up. Which view do y'all like better? You like the other view or you like this view better? Let me know.
I think that just happened for mine.
Okay, there you are, CG10. I know it's a little harder to read the cards, so let me know which one you like better.
You don't like my handwriting? They couldn't read your E's.
Yeah, I know.
They thought it was backward 3.
Nancy likes this view better. Teresa says this one's better. Okay, we'll use this one today. Ooh, these are different. Different but the same. Lot CG11. This color green it's kind of more like a teal color. Look at those.
I have a feeling that this box is going to become a point of contention.
The big cats have found a bead box that I set momentarily just when I was doing a live. I took stuff out of it and set it on their window seat, and they have both squished themselves into this little box. They roll themselves up into it and plop down.
Gilbert looks like a can of biscuits.
Gilbert, you're very cute, buddy.
I always take a picture, but using my phone.
Here, I'll take a picture with my phone. There you go. All right, so this is CG11, $4. And remember, that's before the 10% off. So that's 40 cents off. So $3.60 if you order by Monday. That's how are you going to get a strand of beads for $3.60, right?
Not nowadays.
Huh? Not nowadays. You do not. Not nowadays. So what I'm going to do is, because this one is similar to the lot 9. Here is lot 9, just so you can see them together. Lot 9 is on the bottom. Lot 11 is at the top. There are the two colors. And here's lot 10 with the green mixed in, just to show you. All right. So there are those three kind of greenies that we got going on.
The one is transparent too.
The
one with the yellow is transparent.
This is, yeah, semi-transparent. There, you can see, if you can see through there. Those are semi-transparent.
And the yellow looks almost opalescent.
Yellow's nice on that. All right, so this was, let me make sure I get these the right ones. This was 9.
In the dark.
Marion says, I have never found my current cats in a box. What? That's like blasphemy for cats.
What?
Never found in a box. How do you have a cat that's never put themselves in a little box? Usually a box that's usually too small for them. They usually pick the smallest box possible, right?
Except for Babette. She liked a pizza box.
Yeah, she loved to sit on top of a large pizza box.
Oh my gosh, we had to have a pizza box in the living room.
Yeah, we would keep a clean pizza box in the living room just for her to sit on.
And she'd get so mad if you had a pizza in the actual pizza box, because she liked it because it's warm. And then you're like, don't sit on that. I'm going to eat that.
Yeah, we had a few smushed pizzas sometimes, too.
Where we stepped out of the room.
Walk out of the room.
Plates or something.
Come back in and Babette's sitting on the box. All right, these are really, really, really cute. I was thinking them a lot today. Here is these little square tiles. Let me give you a table cuts. And these are approximately 13 millimeter. What a weird size. These old ones. Weird sizing. 10, 11, 12, 13 millimeter. 13 millimeter table cut.
And you've got that beautiful opalescence.
Little pillows.
I think it's better. I can talk about these better when you're the one that's going live. Otherwise, I just say the same thing over and over, and the numbers drop.
Oh no, poor Andrew. Oh, look at him trying to get out of the lives now, everybody.
I've been doing them like every day.
You have. You've been
a year.
Well, I did them every day almost for like 2 years.
Yours is like showing stuff, and mine is like, here, come up with a project.
You can show stuff too.
We're gonna just do that from now on.
This is from now on. He says no more tutorials. Leave that to Jen.
We're gonna do Let's Chat every day.
By the way, are y'all looking forward to tomorrow morning's tutorial on YouTube? The resin one. Jen is doing a resin pendant. I love it. So this is CG12, $8.
So not to pre-tell because it hasn't happened yet, but I'm working on getting some more teachers.
Some more demoers.
Yeah.
For our Saturday morning tutorial.
Maybe not Saturday.
Oh,
all the time.
All the time?
There'll be like new people every week.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to start a new series then.
Jen can't get out of it. Sorry.
He's like, she's still got to do all the tutorials. Marion says, I certainly am looking forward to Jen's tutorial. He's just gonna have me editing more videos.
That's all you're gonna do now.
It's like, that's gonna be your job. Edit the videos.
You're a liar.
CG13, everybody. $5 for these beautiful purple rounds. These look like 6mm to me. Let me see if I'm right. 6mm, that is right. 6mm with this AB finish on like one side. They do it on like one side. And not
every
the rounds. And not every single one of them has a coating. So don't think they're all going to have it, but they look nice together when just a few of them shimmer shine. Not a few, like most of them shimmer shine. Suzanne's looking forward to the tutorial. Yeah. CG13, who doesn't like this? This beautiful amethyst color. I love purple. That's my birthstone.
I should have gave her some of the miniatures. I have all this miniature like things
for the tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she showed me after she did the tutorial. She's like, I love UV resin so much. She's like, it's so much better than the other resin for her. And
super handy.
Yeah, and she made like 30 pendants. She showed me yesterday. She's getting ready for a show up in Connecticut. All right, y'all. This is just a joyful little strand of clear.
Useful.
Very useful.
I use those to add like dewdrops or frost on some of my sea beaded things.
Look at how close we can get up there. Look how good those are.
I should use that camera when I'm doing my demos because I have problems focusing. Probably that's why nobody watches my demos anymore.
Oh, nobody was watching your demos?
Like 3 people.
3 people?
I was like, I could like braid my leg hair and get more people to watch.
You braid a lot more people. You do that.
I know people be like, what is this freak show doing braiding leg hair?
CG19, $3 only for that strand. Oh, and these look like about 2 to 3mm to me. These are 3mm.
Did you see that person who squashes stuff with their bare feet?
Teresa's saying, where's the show in Connecticut? I wish I knew the town. She gave me the name of the town, and I'm not going to remember it. It sounded like the name of a town I knew from somewhere else, but maybe I knew it from Connecticut. I think it's Connecticut, or is it upstate New York? I think she said this one's in Connecticut. This one's in Connecticut. And she's doing this show, and they needed like crazy insurance from her. And what'd I do? I thought that was 14. That was 19, y'all. Sorry, I skipped. I thought that was 14. I thought I picked up 14. I picked up 19. So we went a little out of order.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. So that was 19. I hope I didn't say 14. 19. Now we're going back. Now we're going back to 14.
If you could only turn back time.
Turn back time, right? Turn back time. All right.
Okay, share.
I know. Donna says, I love my AG Bead Fam coffee mug. Thank you so much. I'm glad you got one.
Is anybody gonna take a picture with it? Like,
yeah, get some social media. Hashtag us out there. AG Bead Fam, hashtag Allegory Gallery. Get a picture with your coffee in your coffee mug, or your tea, or your hot chocolate, or your wine when you can't drink wine.
One of my friends who used to have a bead store, she had one rule when it came to beverages and the sort. She said, you can drink whatever you want at work, whatever you want. There's 2 things. It has to be in a coffee mug, and you have to get your work done.
There you go.
And I was like, so what if they're like drinking straight liquor all day? And she's like, I don't care.
As long as they're careful, don't need our workman's comp up, right? And get your work done.
She said that nobody did that. Like, they would do it like one time, and then they would never do it again.
Well, kind of, yes, kind of a novel thing, but then you're like, I don't really get much work done when I'm drinking all day.
You start puking in the bathroom or something.
From drinking all day. What am I at? 15 now. 15 now. Marianne says, we can turn back time. Just rewind, right? You can.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, right? Exactly. Marianne's on YouTube over there. Susan said that 19 was very sparkly, almost like rock crystal quartz. Yeah. Like it has that rock, even look to it.
How come people talk more when you go on?
I don't know.
They favoritize you.
No. They were talking to you. I saw them.
No.
You were talking. No. Boy, Andrew's having a pity party for himself today over here.
I shouldn't have to do so many of these.
See, he went from 1 a day, and I did 4 or 1 a week to now 4 a week.
I was doing them every day.
I still did them on Mondays, generally. He made me do them on Mondays. Don't tell me I didn't do them on Mondays. Anyway, everyone, this is CG15. This is only $7. What kind of prices are you doing?
I don't know.
This should have been like a $12 strand.
I know. They're saving because I don't know how to do math. See, I bet y'all like
you don't. No, you don't miss his prices. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. No one's missing William's prices.
They like them old-timey prices.
Yeah, they do.
From early 2000 prices.
$7 a strand. Look at these little, I don't know, what do you call them? Lanterns? I don't know. They're definitely table cuts. Let me give you, yeah, they have the Picasso. These are 5, 6, 7 millimeter. Boy, they liked the 7 millimeter back then, didn't they?
I think maybe our caliper is busted.
No, they're coming out right.
I like a digital caliper.
This is just, you can't bust this. If it lines up to begin with,
okay,
it lines up.
Like the digital one, because I was trying to read the caliper through the phone.
Better get your, yeah, don't read it through the phone.
Glasses,
so these were 7 by 8. 7 by 8. Cheryl says, told ya, LOL.
That I'm sparkly and delightful.
Michelle says, red and black, my fave. Yeah, and it $7 less 10%, that's 70% or 70%. That's 10% off, that's 70 cents off. So that's $6.30 for that strand.
It's from running up and down the stairs too much. I looked in the video, there's like a sweat stain in between my cleavage. I was like, this is not the way.
That's why you wanted to be off camera.
My boob sweat was showing too aggressively.
It was probably just a shadow.
Sure, let's go with shadow.
All right. Holy moly. I think I have some of these in the store, and they are like 12 or 14 a strand. You're getting half price here, y'all. Look at this. CG16, $7. You're never gonna find these for $7.
Our price.
So, that's what we pay. Andrew's giving you cost today. Less than cost. He's giving you a discount off the cost.
Enjoy.
These are like $14 strands, I think, in the store. These are not inexpensive beads.
No, they're kind of expensive.
Yeah, they are. So you're lucky Andrew was having like heat stroke today or something.
Running up and down the
stairs. If William had priced these, you would not be getting these prices, y'all. I love y'all a lot, but I can't give you a cost. These are 10 millimeter by 12 millimeter.
I gotta bribe people to watch me somehow.
Oh my goodness. See, that's why they stop. They know they're gonna get bribed if they don't talk to you.
Maybe.
Y'all playing, Andrew? What's going on here?
What?
What's happening?
Who's playing?
I don't know.
Gilbert.
Donna says, y'all are so funny. Susan says, love black and red too. Very strong graphic design colors, and it's a signature color scheme for one of my favorite bands, Interpol. Oh, that's the color for our local high school too. The Rams, black and red. Used to be the Mounties.
But they do black, red, and white a lot.
All right. See, I only have 17 people watching. It's not like they're like a crazy bunch of people. Hit that share button, y'all. Don't you want to share the well?
I was like cruising at 10. I was like, boy, why am I even on here?
All right. These are really pretty.
I'll talk to myself in the mirror and talk to more people.
Andrew's got more people in his head than we're what. I doubt
do.
it.
You know how I have a lot of people in my head, and not like in a multiple personality kind of way, but like, do you ever have that where people have influenced you so much that there's like a little voice in your head?
I have that for everything. If I'm driving, every driver behind me is saying something to me. If I'm out on the street, every person walking by is saying something, thinking something about me. That's my. I
have where Elizabeth Brim is telling me stories, and then I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
I wish I had that.
Or AJ Reardon with her she would love those beads.
Those that green that wing. Marion says, listen to the voice in your head. My voice in my head tells me bad things generally. Makes me nervous.
Mine is like, oh, somebody XYZ.
These are 7mm.
Like, remember that time when we did XYZ thing and it was so fun and exciting and wonderful?
Mine's more like, remember that time you messed up in 4th grade? How about you relive that?
But that's usually like when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, I get that like all the time. And like I said, when I'm around people, that's why it's hard for me to be in a room, especially now that I don't drink alcohol, because all I do is think about what people are thinking about me, and I can't know that, right? But I still think about it. So this is $6, CG17. Susan just shared. Thank you. Michelle said already shared and liked. Thank you so much.
Boy, imagine if you're new to us and then you're like, some boobs but multiple personalities.
Right? CG18, y'all. This is a pretty one. CG18. Look at this. This is the clear with the purple, with the metallic. Gilbert, you're so cute. You're such a cutie.
Do you want to go, since we're not going to the opening, do you want to go to the cottage and add some more lots?
I don't know. I'm feeling a little under the weather. I've not been feeling great.
I only pulled stuff that I had here.
He says, I have lots more. Maybe we'll save that for tomorrow. We'll do a big one tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe an evening one.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll do a long one. And long because we're showing lots of stuff, not because we're talking so much.
500 lots.
No, don't quote Andrew on that one. That'd definitely be like 0 people watching.
You never know.
That's true. People could tune in all day. It would take us all day to get. Can you imagine 500 lots? How long the way we talk?
That'd be great.
It'd be like just an all day. We just have the cameras on us all day.
I've done that before. Remember when we used to do those takeover days and it was like on the hour every hour?
Yes, pretty much.
No sleep.
And when you did your 24-hour marathons, that you just finish a video and start up a new one.
I was like, I don't even know why I'm doing this.
These are supposed to be 5-minute check-ins. They turn into 45-minute videos. Yeah. This is lot CG18, everyone. $5 for these. Let me give you a size on these too. These ones are 5mm.
Have Czech glass marathon.
We have enough Czech glass prior to do it. We clear our walls though, probably.
No.
Marianne says shared as usual. Thank you. Donna says, or you have to wake up in the middle of the night with a design that you can't get out of your head and you have to go and make it.
That's when I make stuff.
Marianne says that doesn't happen to me, Donna. LOL. Me either. I don't get out of bed to make something.
I do.
Andrew does.
Yeah, because why am I just going to lay there and think about it?
I go back to sleep. Okay, remember we did CG19 already, y'all, so we're skipping CG19, going to CG20. $6 for this beautiful, like, hematite black, shiny, sparkly goodness. It's more like spinel black, right? It's actually lighter, though. Lighter. So you have these beautiful, beautiful beads. These ones are, how much? These are 5, 6, 7mm. 7mm wide by about 8mm long. Donna says, thank you, Andrew. You are so right.
To get up out the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, why lay there?
CG20, $6. I knock myself back out somehow if I can.
You're a better sleeper than I am.
Yeah.
I used to sleep anywhere.
I worry enough through the day. I have to get some sleep or my brain like suffocates or something.
I don't like Indian food.
You have to go a long way for Indian food. They don't do it at our local restaurant or local hotel anymore.
That was nice when they did that.
I know. Marion says, if I wake up, I get up to pee and then go back to sleep. Me too. Me too. But now I have to go down 2 stories to the basement bathroom to pee because we have kittens in the regular bathroom and there is no peeing around kittens.
No way.
They would be wild. They'd be like frolicking in the pee stream. Not a good look.
What are you talking about? I thought I was going wild with the boob sweat, and here y'all are talking about golden showers with the kittens.
All right, let me flip this camera around. You get to see my face for a moment.
They're like, wow, you look different by the end of the video.
I know, Andrew changed. He got his skin bleached, got his hair growing in, got transplants.
Extensions.
Marianne's rolling on the floor laughing. All right, so.
Yeah, you can do that because you don't have to clean anything up.
All right, y'all. So that is, I guess, day 1 of our 3-day. Is that what this is going to be?
Maybe.
At least of our
until Monday.
Okay, so 3-day Czech glass, vintage Czech glass extravaganza.
Y'all want some new? I don't have that much new. Never mind.
No.
I'm not going to do it.
And now I don't have the camera the right way. It's not mirrored. So for me, I'm looking backwards, which is throwing me off. I'm like, my hair doesn't go that way. Donna says, oh, gracious. Andrew in the poop hole and now William with the pee stream.
I haven't said poop hole in weeks.
In weeks.
If not months.
It's true. He's been really good.
Really good. I have discovered that it makes awkward conversations.
He's like, people only know me by poop hole stories.
But they keep coming back,
They
so
do.
Maybe that's what I'm missing. That's why people don't watch
He's like,
anymore.
nobody's watching because he's not talking about poop holes.
Well, poop hole, poop hole, poop hole.
We'll see how this... Oh, y'all want to see some of my pottery? How about that? Let's do that. I got some new pottery that I made, and I haven't shown the pictures yet. I've been behind this week posting.
Because you've been busy.
I've been busy. Although I do normally try to post on the weekend updates. Weekend update.
That's already claimed.
That's already claimed. So, here's one. This was a thing that tried to be a thing, and it didn't become that thing, so it became a different thing. It's a little vase, kind of. Doesn't hold water because it's not glazed all the way. Couldn't get the glaze all the way down in, but we might try to polyurethane it or something. Maybe I'll flip the camera around because these are harder to see. Andrew's using one already, I see. He's using one of mine already.
Those are your tools.
They are my tools. They're also good for polymer clay. Jen was using these. Not this one. I don't have one of the ones that she was using. She uses it for the thing, the resin this week. Let me move these so you don't get a sneak peek, and then I'm going to flip the camera around again. One more time. If y'all want to see it. If not, goodbye.
You're getting like me, William.
If not, goodbye, everybody.
Turn it off then.
Turn it off then. You don't want to see
Go
my...
home.
You don't want to see it? Oh, wait. I better do the other camera because I do need more space.
The widescreen.
Yeah, wide angle. Okay. Okay. So here it is. This glaze is called, I believe, Tiger Eye. I think that's what this glaze is. Tiger Eye. It looks like Tiger Eye too, doesn't it? So this was one of those things that it was like, I was trying to make a vessel and then it didn't work. And then it got this kind of wobbly, wrinkly kind of twist in it. And I was like, that's kind of cool. Let's make a vase. So there's a little vase. I didn't even bother to trim the bottom because it's not going to be hot or cold. It doesn't need to. So there's that one. That's one that I did. Oh, somebody asked. Hi. Oh, it's okay. I made too much loud noise, huh? What are you doing, Gertie? You're getting so big. You're getting so big, Gertie. Say hi to everybody. Oh, there it is. There's a Gertie girl. That's my sweetheart. I barely saw you this morning. I had to run out, huh? Oh, Gertie, what are you doing? You like the upside down world?
It's like, no.
No. All right. And then my next piece is this little bowl that I made. I like this little bowl. I'm not going to remember the names of all of the, I'll put the names of the glazes when I write my write-up. Donna says, oh, she's beautiful. Susan says, Gertie with a heart heart. So I like how this glaze came out. I'm trying to remember. No, this wasn't it. One of my bowls, I had a crack on the bottom and I had to clear, but that was, I think, the last one. So there's a little bowl. That's just a little like ice cream bowl, maybe. Oh, it was this one. Yeah, this bowl had a crack on it and I glazed it over enough that it sealed up the crack. So there's that one. And then I think this is my very favorite cup so far that I've made. It reminds me of a retro cup I used to have from, I think it was from the 70s. It had a handle, but this one doesn't. But I think this has a nice big enough lip on it that you can hold it easily like this and drink.
Didn't you do a handle falling?
I have not done handles yet. I was instructed on how, and I was going to do them, and then I have not done them yet. Donna says, I love pottery. Last show I did, we had 7 different potters. That's awesome. I really like how this glaze came out too. It's kind of a magenta, brown, orangey kind of look. And I really like that one. And I trimmed the bottom. So there's that. And then, then I did this big bowl. This big bowl, nice and deep. And I really like how the glaze worked on this one. Oh, there's my little girl. Hi, my little Ida Bell. Oh, she's purring. Hi, baby. Did you get to come out a little bit to see me? Oh, there she is. There's Ida Bell. She's a good girl. Oh, everybody hear those purrings? Nice purrings, huh? Oh. So yeah, this is my only big bowl. I have a really hard time making bowls. Either the bottom gets too thin when I do it, and this one came out nice, or I destroy the lip on them, or they go wonky. So I have a really hard time making bowls. But this one came out, I was really proud of this one. This one came out really good. And I love the glaze on it. And then the last thing I have that's new is this plate. This plate. So I want to make more plates. I need little bead dishes, little bead plates to take photographs on. Oh, there's my Tallulah. Hi, baby. What you got in there? You got a litter in your hair.
Oh, she is wild.
She is wild. She's sweetie. Donna says, listen to that purring. Susan says, squeaky baby Ida Bell. Michelle says, the green is cool. The big bowl is gorgeous, says Donna. Susan says, oh, love the big bowl and the glaze too. Oh, nice plate, says Susan. Thank you. I love this glaze. So this glaze, big tail.
She has the biggest, fluffiest tail of all the cats.
This glaze, someone else used this glaze, not in my class, but in another class. And the whole thing came out just like this gray right here, which I think is pretty, but they hated it. They were like, why didn't it work? And then mine came out, and she actually
I know why.
She came into our class this time because she had to miss her other class and we had a space open. So she sat in and she's like, so that's what it's supposed to look like.
That's also called shake your glazes.
Yeah, I really shake up my glazes. And what
Those
this,
little chunks fall to the
yeah,
bottom.
it's little chunks and they melt down and they give you a different look. So there are my 5 potter projects that I glazed last week and got back this week.
You should ask Amy if you have any ones that crack in the bottom, if you can slump marbles in the bottom, because that fills cracks too.
Yeah, I don't know if she would let me do that or not. Marion says, awesome plate. Michelle says, wow, love the plate. Susan says, yes, it does to, or Donna says, Susan, yes, it does to Susan saying that plate looks Japanese inspired. Yeah, I really like how this came out. I think that's going to be good for some beady backgrounds, maybe.
It's too busy.
He says it's too busy. Maybe.
I just get
Who
to
knows?
keep it.
Andrew, he's like, he says, Michelle says, your red one is my favorite. This one, yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite cup I've made, but I have a bunch of cups that need to be glazed yet. They're being bisque fired, and they haven't gotten done with the bisque firing, so they're going to be glazed soon.
And all looks like an ocean jasper.
This one?
Yeah.
All of these are just one glaze each. I didn't double up on glazes like the last batches I did. Like this is 2 different glazes, one on top of the other. I didn't do that this time. I just did all plain glazes. So there, Nancy says, nice work, William. Thank you. All right, let me flip it and let's see my little girl with me, the long hair crew. Okay.
She doesn't like me.
Let me see, Tallulah. Come here, baby. How's my baby? This is my baby girl, huh? Oh, hello. It's long hair crew. Hi, baby. Say hi to everybody out there. You don't know that they're out there, but they are. They're supporting your food habit. Yeah, they are.
She's like, oh, good.
Oh. She's like, oh.
She's like, we eat
I missed you today. I missed you today. Yeah, I missed you. Donna says, love the name Tallulah. She's a shoulder rider, too.
I probably should have picked a different name because Tallulah is the wild person name.
Is it?
And then she has manifested destiny.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Tallulah, Andrew, Idabel, Barnaby, Gilbert, Gertie, and me. We're going to go. Have a good one. We'll see you here. Dinner time. We'll see you here for a long, long, long one, maybe tomorrow.
500 lots.
Maybe not that many, but maybe. Who knows? Right, everybody? Bye now.
It'll be like that series, Lark book series.